when we're going to realize it's not about us, it's about Allah. The whole thing is not about us, it's about Allah. The whole thing is for Allah to discover Himself, is to show Himself. It's not about us, we are, what we can do, what we cannot do. What can we do? Nothing. This is just, and this is it. After this is nothing. We're going to be in paradise forever like that. It's just the beginning. How many times Shaykh Efendi saying it's the beginning, it's the beginning. Beginning of the Akhirat life. Allah is meaning to show Himself. Allah is meaning for us to discover Him. You understand? You see, even the worst person who did everything wrong, when he's shown mercy, will he understand or no? Is he going to understand? When the worst person, meaning that he knows that he's going to be punished, he's no good for nothing, but he's shown mercy. Of course, the worst person will understand. Even Shaitan will understand. But Shaitan is just being stubborn, it's just being childish. You understand? You would think that the last warning is the most severe warning, right? Correct or no? First warning, second, last warning, that's it. You become more and more hard. Correct? Prophet ﷺ came as a final messenger. He's giving the last warning. This is when Allah is not like us. We are not like Allah. Is the last warning. But you look at the character of that Prophet. He is not the Prophet of punishment or justice or law. Look at that book. That book is not a book for punishment. If you look, even if you're an unbeliever, you look openly, you say this, Allah is, last warning, it's like the most desperate call. Like, please, please, please stop. That is the tone. Read, you will understand. Even those ones who are making the most headaches, saying that you, please remember what we did. Please. You, please remember. If you stop all this, you will find me most forgiving. And I know what is happening. I know what is happening. It's not earlier revelations from earlier prophets. One strike, you're out. I favor you. One strike, you're out. I'm not even going to send punishment to you. You are going to punish yourselves. When Musa alayhi salam came down from the mountain of Tur, and he discovered that his people, they are worshipping to the golden calf. That golden calf was not a statue, it was gold. It was put with so much sihr also in there, that it was alive and it was moving. And gold is coming from paradise, and gold and silver, they're the only two things in paradise that did not cry when Adam and Hawa, they came down to the world, that they were punished. They did not cry, because they say, why should we cry? You disobeyed Allah. You deserve it. We're not going to cry for you. And Allah, for the love of mankind, for the love of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, Allah is punishing those two, saying that because you don't cry, you are going to be the reason why they are all going to cry. They're going to be running after you, killing each other for your sake. So Allah, from the very beginning, He's saying, show mercy. Even when you know there is right and a wrong, show mercy. And in every ayat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, they do something wrong, punish them. But if you show mercy, you will find me merciful. If you show mercy, you'll be shown mercy. If you show mercy, that is a better thing to. He never says, just finish. Like He did in the earlier books. 104 books, He's saying that. You do this, finish. You do this, finish. You do this, finish. So even if you look at the Quran Kareem with an open eye, to know that Allah is not addressing Muslims, He's not addressing Arabs, He's addressing everyone. As if this is the last call. The last call from a what? The Lord who is most compassionate and who is most merciful. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala means to show His compassion and His mercy. How many more saints we need to hear that they say, oh, just remember your Lord and love your Lord. Whatever problems you go through when you die, all these problems that's occupying your life right now, when you die, you get up from your grave dancing. I remember that time. You were there. Shaykh Efendi was giving a sohbet. And he was saying to someone who was there, Usniya, she was sitting there scowling, very, you know how she is. I'm not going to describe so much, she's not here. But Shaykh Efendi was saying, he said, if she knows stations that she has reached, just by being part of us, she's going to get up right now and start to dance. Not even whatever zikr that they're doing, whatever prayers, nothing. Just to know that they're in our association. So Allah is meaning to show the mercy. So when Musa alayhi salam, he came down and he saw his people worshipping to that calf. That calf that his own nephew, when he saw Jibreel alayhi salam coming down from the paradise, and every time he comes down, he's coming down on a horse. And the horse is stepping. He says the first step, that must be very powerful. He takes that and he keeps it. It has a lot of power. And he put that into the gold that all the people that they were coming together to melt, to become something. What were they looking for, those Bani Israel? You think they did not have faith? You think they did not have faith? Did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ever say there are these people who don't have faith? If anything, out of the Ahli Kitab, they are the ones who have the most faith. They have Tawheed. But what is it that they wanted from their Lord? They want to see their Lord. They want to feel, they want to touch. They want to bring Allah down to their level where they can, over and over again, they're saying. So when with that animal that is there, and it started to move, and Shaykh Efendi is saying it started to move, and it was very beautiful. It was pulling the attraction. And when Musa alayhi salam, he came down, first thing he did, what was the first thing he did when he came down? He didn't wash up the people. What did he do? He smacked. He didn't just pull the beard. He beat up. Who? Harun alayhi salam. The one that he asked, I need a helper. And Hazrat Harun says, it's not my fault. They didn't want to listen to me. Because of that wrong thing that they did, Allah punished them, and He sent down a cloud that nobody can see each other, and it says 70,000 of them, they made this wrong action. 70,000 of you have to pull the sword and you have to cut their necks off continuously. From night time until Fajr time, continuously, so that they don't see who they are killing in front. For the sake of Allah, they are punished. And those ones who are punished, they're sent to non-existence. This is to show Allah, to show His glory, to show His compassion, to show His forgiveness, to show His might, to show His power. But in these last days, especially, more we see, more mercy Allah is giving, more tyrant we are becoming. When we are not understanding the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Mercy doesn't mean that you are forgiving what is wrong or you ignore what is wrong. Mercy is your heart breaking, that even when it is wrong, you see this one whoever who has the power is holding himself, and he's not punishing and still giving. You understand? That is a mercy. So, of course, everything is around that Holy Prophet ﷺ. He is the Prophet of mercy, and it is for his sake, for his, that this whole world, not only was it created, not this world, but thousands of worlds, everything in existence, from the Arsh of Allah to the paradise and to the hellfire, it is created for the sake of that Prophet ﷺ. Everything is in that Prophet ﷺ. In the Shahadat, it is saying that there is no Lord but Allah. There is no Ilah but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. La ilaha illallah. But when it comes to the Prophet ﷺ, it is not saying that there is no Prophet but that Prophet. There is no, how you say, one thing against the other. Do you understand? La ilaha illallah. There is no ilah except for Allah. But when it comes to the Prophet ﷺ, it is just mentioning the Prophet. It is a statement. Wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. It is as if it is for us, there is no, how you say, there is no denying that. You cannot deny it. That the Prophet ﷺ, his existence is there. Everything is circling around that one. And this month, which is the month of mercy, this month, which is the month of the Ummah, but the Ummah is only here because of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. How much more we have to run to him and to his successors. If not, again, we are fasting and we're not understanding the chain that is leading up to him. We're going to lose everything. We're fasting and we think we did such a great job in fasting. What's the use if we fast? Especially in these days. So many people are quick to say we're fasting so that it makes us to feel more, to help more other people. You know what? Maybe it was like that, maybe 100 years ago. But not anymore. Everyone now fasts only for themselves. They say it's for us to become more generous and for our hearts to be softer to other people. But look around. People are becoming more selfish and they're becoming more isolated than ever. And if anything, this world is teaching us, not only in America, but the rest of the world, how much food they're wasting. Not only in America. Yes, we're saying America is wasting. But everyone's economy is tied up to one another. One thing falls, everything falls too. You think America is the only country that is wasting and destroying the food? So many they are. But kafir country, we can understand that. They're doing that. That's why Allah is punishing the nation that they meddle with business, that they fix the scales. You understand? This whole economic system is based on that, fixing the scales. Yeah, no punishment is reaching to us. It will. Allah's revenge is coming. And when Allah's revenge is coming, it will be in the hands of those ones who have faith, but they don't have any mercy. It will come back all the way from the beginning again too. We have to be careful, inshallah Rahman. May Allah forgive us. May Allah make us to understand. May Allah make us to be more sincere ones. And to open our hearts to His mercy. And His greatest mercy to us is our Shaykh. His greatest mercy is that He had sent him to us, that He has collected us and is keeping us. And we're asking that He keep us dunya and akhirah, inshallah. Wa min Allahu tawfiq al-Fatiha.